The Kardashians have redefined the American dream.
Kimberly calculated from the beginning, how do I become famous?
You've ruined the world.
What was it like working with your wife?
Oh my God. Anyway, here we go.
Kris Jenner and Khloé Kardashian both expressed their displeasure with Caitlyn Jenner for her involvement in the House of Kardashian documentary. Khloé wondered why Caitlyn would agree to work on the project, which was critical of the Kardashian family, during Wednesday's season 5 premiere of The Kardashians on Hulu. Khloé, 39, expressed that Caitlyn, 74's participation in the documentary hurts, and Kris, 68, reacted strongly to the project's teaser. It seems like someone has been contacting people who have either been in our lives to participate in the documentary, but nobody has truly agreed to do it, with the exception of Caitlyn, Khloé said, referring to the recent documentary about our family. Khloé, Kourtney, 45, Kim, 43, and Rob Kardashian, 37, are Kris's 4 children from her first marriage. Caitlyn, formerly Bruce Jenner, was married to Kris for 23 years, from 1991 to 2015. Together, the two have 2 biological kids, Kylie Jenner, 26, and Kendall, 28. Caitlyn is completely free to do whatever she wants, Khloé continued. She continued, "It is odd that she agreed to do a documentary that I assume isn't trying to paint us in the best possible light." She said, "I just know she wouldn't like that about her. I had my dad for 24 years. It hurts me as well. And Bruce and I were really close. Bruce and I spent a lot of time watching unsolved mysteries while lying in bed with him." When Caitlyn stated in the teaser that her ex-husband Kris wanted to be more than just a housewife, Kris, taken aback and saying, "Shoot me, I wanted to be more than just a housewife," shouted, "All right, murder me." While speaking with Scott Disick and Kris, Khloé related an experience from her adolescent years, which led to the topic of the documentary. She related an incident in which, without a driver's license at the time, she had to drive a dunderhead Kris home from the Standard. Khloé remembered how Caitlyn hosed down the car and her jacket after Kris puked in it on the way home. Scott questioned, "Have you seen that gibberish she's doing?" as Caitlyn's name was mentioned. After that, the 3 of them watched a documentary trailer together. After pointing out Kris' kindness and asking, "And now this?" Scott expressed his astonishment over why Caitlyn would film the documentary after Kris had assisted her in gaining more subscribers for her YouTube page back in 2021. Kim did not participate in the conversation, although she later expressed her thoughts in a confessional. Kim claimed that Caitlyn was not harmed by her involvement in the program, in contrast to Khloé, her younger sibling. "Doesn't that hurt your feelings that this is what your stepdad says about you?" was a text message I received a lot. "It really doesn't," she remarked. "I was raised by an amazing stepfather, so no matter how misinterpreted or inaccurate the things said are, they won't change my perspective on the life I've led." The project delves into how the brood became one of the most prolific families in the world. The 3-part series, The Kardashians on Hulu and Keeping Up with the Kardashians on TV, was produced without the famous family's input and explores their personal issues, contentious business dealings, and family dynamics. There has been tension in the family for a while because of Caitlyn's appearance. In a memorable episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kendall and Kris got into an argument when Caitlyn wasn't invited to the family's Christmas Eve celebration. According to reports, the former Olympian was shocked the previous year when she was not invited to Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's 3rd wedding in Italy. The drama began in 2017 when Caitlyn, who had undergone a gender transition, published her memoir, The Secrets of My Life. In it, she painted a candid picture of Kris and their marriage, saying things like, "I tell Kris about my gender issues before I make love to her." However, Caitlyn also stated in the book, some of which Kris has since publicly refuted, that this will always be a subject of dispute between Kris and me as to how much she could intuit about my gender issues. She insists that she was taken aback by my ultimate transition to Caitlyn. "I told her I dressed like a woman, and she knew I did, because I did it several times in front of her after we were married." Talking about the show, Caitlyn said, "I was happy to participate in the interview process to share my side, which points to the strength, influence, and prowess my family has in captivating the world's attention and keeping it over the years. I am incredibly proud of all my children and stepchildren. After getting married to Kris in 1991, Caitlyn became the stepfather of her children, whom she welcomed with late attorney Robert Kardashian, who notably passed away in 2003 after a battle with esophageal cancer. The Kardashian sisters immediately banded together around their mother, while Caitlyn's relationship with Khloé continued to deteriorate into a bitter, years-long feud. The couple separated in 2015, the year Jenner came out as transgender, and went on to welcome their 2 biological daughters. The Kardashian-Jenner family chose to end its long-running reality show after 14 years, and they made the announcement that the 20th season will be the final in 2020. Caitlyn stated in an interview with Australia's The Morning Show that her family did not tell her that the show was ending. "It was reported on the news," she said. "I found out about it through the media, nobody called me. Was I taken aback? No." In June 2021, Keeping Up with the Kardashians came to an official end, and the family appeared in a 2-part reunion special. There was no sign of Caitlyn. In a brief statement to host Andy Cohen during the event, Kris acknowledged that she and Caitlyn had a lot of really great years together despite their failing marriage. Kris refuted the idea that Caitlyn's transition contributed to their divorce, admitting that they most likely would have broken up otherwise. "The drama in this family is indisputably endless. Don't forget to keep the conversation going on in the comments section. CNN Be Informed Daily."